Gentlemen, yeah, here's an example. Blue has helped me on the test server to try and find TNT. There was a message sent to Tommy Slav asking him where do we find TNT, because a lot of the people thought TNT is like dynamite. You know, and when we think about dynamite or TNT, we think about the coal mines. There's no visual proof of anyone finding it at the coal mines yet, but there is visual proof of finding it in the lockers. So Blue is at the prison at the moment. I have searched the naval bases lockers like 100 times. We've got a system where when he searches it, he can just search it again. So you can, because the search expiration date is on 0, so you can just keep searching the lockers. I have searched the naval bases 13 lockers 100 times each, so that's 1,300 times. He has kept on searching these lockers for a very long time. We've been busy with this for almost 2 hours. And this is the first time he's found the TNT. This on a times 10 loot multiplier. But it doesn't look like the loot multiplier makes a big difference. There has been stories of other people finding it more regularly on a times 3 loot multiplier. So I am going to restart the server with a times 3 loot multiplier, and then just ask him to search these lockers 10 times each instead of 100, because it becomes very, very tedious. And then I'll search the naval bases lockers 10 times each. Okay, but this is the first time I've seen TNT. The reason the quality is so bad is just because he's sharing his screen with me on Discord. So yeah, I'll try and get you guys more examples. But I mean, this at least just confirms that TNT is in the game. It's just extremely rare, and I have spoken to some of the devs. They said it is extremely rare at the moment. It's better to look for it after server restarts. But they say, yeah, until they do the inventory or spawner rework, like you're searching for loot, they are planning a rework on it, and until the rework is done, there's not much they can do with how rare it is at the moment. But all I'm here to tell you is that it exists. And yeah, hopefully by the end of the video, okay, when me and my son are done playing on Survival Evolved, I will come back and see if I can show you guys any other examples. But for now, it is confirmed TNT does exist. It's very rare, and one of the locations is in military lockers. Tommy Slav wasn't specific where it is, but he said any military point of interest, so he didn't mention coal mines. But if you guys have ever found, if you guys find TNT in coal mines, please take a screenshot of it or a video of it, okay? Because it's very easy for a person just to spawn in an item, put it on the ground, and say he found it there, okay? So please take a video showing us how you found it. But you can clearly see it's in the locker, okay? He can't do anything with it, which I'm going to show you. It is in the locker. He hasn't taken it out of the locker. So if he just presses tab now, press tab, Blue, it's gone. Okay, so the TNT wasn't on him, guys. He didn't spawn it in. He literally kept searching this locker until he found it. And you can see with my settings, he can keep searching and keep pressing tab until he sees it. So that's just proof to you that he found it in the police station locker. Okay, so I'll let you know if I find out anything else. We will do one more run on a times 3 loot multiplier. And then we are going to go to every military. We are just going to go to military points of interest on Survival Evolved, where we play the game naturally. And who knows? Maybe we get lucky again. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I've done this for a few hours. Okay. And it looks like TNT is just not... Yes, if you find TNT, it's pure luck. If you find it, you should hide it like you would hide completed C4s. I'm not talking about C4 parts. If you find TNT, you should make sure that nobody can find it. So don't put it in your base, don't put it in your car, bury it underneath a tree or underneath a bush, or bury it in a chest somewhere where you feel no one will ever find it. It is really, really rare at the moment. And yes, we did find it once on a times 10 multiplier. I did the same test on a times 3 multiplier. I didn't get lucky. And the last test I did was on a times 1 multiplier. But the problem with the times 1 multiplier is this. Look at when you search a container on a times 1 multiplier. 1, no items found. 2, no items found. 3, okay, pistol. 4, no items found. 5, no items found. 6, no items found. 7, no items found. 8, 9, another pistol. 10. Okay, so I have searched all these containers 100 times each. Most of the time, you won't find anything on vanilla loot. So the most I've heard of people finding it is on a times 3 loot multiplier server. And of course, I found it on my test server when I set the loot to times 10. But I mean, the game is designed around survival, not around finding items like candy. So on a vanilla loot multiplier, if you want my advice, it is not worth it at the moment to focus on TNT, because solo players can raid bases with grenades and with pipe bombs that they craft. And grenades you can find quite easily. You can find grenades in cargo drops. You can find grenades in lockers. You can find grenades in yellow lockers, like at the naval base. Okay, so there's a few ways you can find grenades, and grenades are very, very powerful. And then pipe bombs is also an option. So for now, yes, TNT's in the game. But until they increase the loot multiplier, it is just not worth trying to find TNT. And you will get this where you don't find anything almost at every single locker. You will find it at, you will struggle at armory lockers, at bunkers. You will struggle at the naval base. You will struggle at the prison. The only place you won't struggle, where you won't find nothing most of the time, is at the naval base lockers. The 13 lockers that you get inside the naval base. So that's definitely something to consider. So yeah, if I do find, I'll always have my instant replay on. If I do find TNT, I will make another clip of it. But yes, at least we know it's in the game. And yeah, I'll make sure that I record every single moment I find TNT, just to help you guys to understand where a person can find TNT. Okay. But yeah, like I say, it's going to be difficult looting lockers. Like I said, I don't know if you can find it at other places naturally, but at the moment, the naval base is the only lockers that don't give you a lot of failed attempts, like a police station locker. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That wasn't too bad. That wasn't too bad. Okay. That wasn't too bad. Like, I expect at least a 50% strike rate on lockers, on vanilla loot. Okay, so that's what I say, guys. Naval base is the only lockers that is worth using your screwdrivers on, because you're not going to find nothing. But again, Tommy Slav said at all military points of interest. So if you're looking for TNT, please skip police stations, police stations are still good to find key cards. Just remember, once you or any member of your clan has found a key card, then you guys need to wait 48 hours IRL time before you can search for another key card, because it's got a cooldown timer on you or your clan specifically. But if you're looking for TNTs, focus on military points of interest. Let me know if you're finding it anywhere else. And if anyone, can send me a clip on Discord of them finding it in the coal mine, if you're willing to do that, I won't look in the coal mine anymore because I spent about 3 hours in there. And Tommy Slav said on Twitter, at military points of interest. So if any of you find TNT at any other place than a locker that you have to lockpick, please let me know down in the comments. But in any case, guys, if you enjoyed this video, do me a favor and smash that like button. And if you want to see and learn everything there is to see and learn about Scum, hit the subscribe button. Love you guys. See you guys later. Cheers.